YouTube, what's up? New comic channel coming to you right now, Off the Hook Comics. Look, before I get started, I want to give a big shout out to a few channels that kind of inspired me to do this. Alex the Comic Hoarder, Gem Mint, Simple Man's Comics, Long Box Love Affair, just to name a few. Hey, I pre-order my books, so I'm not gonna be doing like a weekly haul because frankly the comic book store that's near to me, they don't get any variants. They have a very limited selection, so I try to go support them when I can, but mainly I'm ordering books because I like a lot of the different covers. And I just got back into this probably a year ago, year and a half ago. So I'm kind of getting my feet about me on what my genre is really gonna be. Been a long time X-Men fan from back when I was in high school. You know, Wolverine, as you see the 1/6 scale figure over there. But what I wanted to do right now is kind of go through a little comic haul. Again, they're in no order. Nothing in particular. Just wanted to share my haul. If you guys got suggestions, I would appreciate it in the comments. You know, subscribe, help your boy out. And I'm going to be trying to go for like a mix of a set line like Batman, Wolverine, all new Wolverine that I read and I buy, you know, pretty much ridiculous kind of regardless kind of create, you know, construct a history of them. Like my boy Gem Mint got, man, he got a nice hardcover selection. Not trying to get everything, but I do want to have like a nice hardcover selection for those books that I do read. And I'm loving that Absolute. So I don't have any of those, but I like that Absolute edition. I like that Walking Dead Omnibus edition. So that's what we're going for. And then I'll try to pick up a few spec books, a few first appearances. But man, really, I'm just trying to get my feet wet, understand the game. And now I just want to share my pickups. So here we got, and they're all mixed up, man. So sorry about that in advance. But I have Batman Creature of the Night Book 1. We have Book 2 up in here. And I'm sure Book 3 is in here as well. I just don't know where it is. Alright, let me take this. Yo, if you ain't checked out my man Marcus the Visual on his Tuskegee hairs, this thing is off the chain, man. So highly suggest checking them out. Sorry about the glare. But yeah. Swing by Facebook, Instagram, Marcus the Visual. They got two issues out right now, so check them out. Alright, let me put that to the side. We got Gideon Falls, variant edition, Batman 44. Alright, here goes Creature of the Night Book 3. I'll probably be reading these tonight, yo. You'll see the White Knight up in here. Love that series going on. I picked up this Trinity. Hey, I'm not a huge Trinity fan, but I thought this cover was sick. I'm a sucker for art, especially cover art, so it is what it is, right? Everybody got this. Amazing Spider-Man $7.99. Picked up the Venomized 1, but you know what? I'm probably not even going to continue on with that there. I'm probably just going to pick up that first issue. I bought that for whatever reason. Alright, Walking Dead. I'm feeling these covers, so I'm trying to collect them. We got Amazing Spider-Man $7.97, second print. That's a pretty cool cover. We got this Damnation Ghost Rider #1. I think that's a one-shot too, so kind of setting it up for the new series that's about to come out. Domino with the Retailer, and it's a pretty cool cover. Story was okay. I'm gonna be in for a few. We'll see where it goes. All right, Immortal Men. These guys were introduced in the Dark Knight's Metal. It was an okay issue. I don't know much about them, but I've read that first issue. It's pretty cool. I'm in for a few. I have not gotten a chance to read this. Let me know what you guys think about it. But I'm really into these independent stories like Survival Fetish, Oblivion Song, Kill or Be Killed. Really feeling those. All right. I'm sure everybody kind of got this, but that's the 2 copies of the Spawn Black and White Matina. Not a Spawn fan. To be honest, I really don't know much about Spawn. But I thought these covers were sick. Matina goes hard, and when I first got back into collecting comics, I was really feeling his artwork. I still am. But now, man, I am really feeling Gabriel Del Alto. Gabriel Del Alto. There goes Batman 45. Again, we're just jumping all over the place for right now. Black Panther. This was a huge haul for me because, again, I order my stuff in advance. Got 2 copies of Oblivion Song. Gonna try to collect that whole thing. I am a Walking Dead fan, and man, I'm coming into this game late, but I probably have like the last 30 issues, and I'm gonna try to start picking up keys on that. So we'll see. Black Panther 171. We got Judas. Hey, I thought this was a pretty cool story. You know, it kind of puts a twist on the traditional Bible story. If you're anywhat familiar with that, so check that out if that kind of tickles your fancy. Peter Parker Spider-Man. It's been okay. It's kind of falling flat now. I just wanted Daredevil 600. I need to get into Daredevil. I heard he has some great stories, but I'm not really that familiar with them. Days of Hate. That's chapter 3. I do have 1 and 2. This has been really good. Again, one of those independent stories where you don't have to keep up with a ton of different characters and multiple universes. I'm not really feeling that multi-universe. But I understand it gives them some flexibility. So, Old Man Hawkeye. So, when Logan came out, the movie, right? I hadn't really been watching anything, but I took a chance on that. Took a look at that, and man, I love that movie. Wolverine was one of my favorite characters back in the day, and I had heard about the Old Man Logan story, but never really got into it, because I was out of comics and stuff. But that movie made me go find a trade paperback for Old Man Logan, and from there, it's been downhill, man. I've been picking up different stuff now. I got the Old Man Logan series, and I'm trying to get all those. Again, we seen 44 with the other cover. Batman White Knight. If you're not reading this, highly recommend it. You're missing out. And they're talking about the Sean Murphy verse, or Sean Murphy universe, however you want to pronounce it. But basically, where he does these these alternative stories or alternative universes, and he has his own little rules where if people die, they're dead, right? So I'm looking forward to that creative lineup making some more stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Again, everybody's into the whole Red Goblin, Amazing Spider-Man. This was good. Dead Hand, highly recommend checking that out if you haven't. Infidel is good. Highly recommend checking that out. And then we got these John Wicks. Yo, let me tell you. All right, I'm a John Wick fan. I'm into guns. This ain't doing it for me, man. Like, I'm gonna collect them because I'm a fan, but the reality of it is, I feel like they could be doing so much more with John Wick and that story, and they've kind of let me down, man, big time. 2 different versions of the of Infidel #1. Check those out, man. It's a pretty good story. Looking to see where that goes. And then we have Weapon H #2. Curse of the Brimstone. And to close it out, Sideways. All right. 1 and 2. I do have 3. And let me tell you something. I know a lot of people are comparing him to Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and I can see it, right? I mean, there's some similarities with the costume. There's some similarities with the personality of the character. But you know what? Like, I think a lot of people enjoy Spider-Man. Hey, I'm cool with it. I'm on. And the one thing that DC's doing with these new Age of Heroes is you don't have all these different variants, man. And that was the one thing that kind of blew my mind when I got back into it, is just there's so many different covers, man. So I'm trying to, again, pick out, I think I'm going to just be a Deodato fan, and I'm going to just pick up a lot of his stuff. I've been working on the Dark Knight Metal covers that he got out, the Virgins. And I'm going to be working on picking up some keys. So I think I just won Wolverine #1. The first, the set of 4. I didn't get the set. I got #1 of the limited series. So, hey, comment down below if you got some recommendations for me, whether it's a storyline, whether it's some key issues. I'm really in this right here to learn from you guys. I've learned so much more, and I really want to be able to have a channel that new people to comics can come to. And I want to cover stuff like, what's the different variants, how I made my decision on, maybe the different bags. We'll get into that. How to display your comics, because again, I love the art. I'm a huge art fan. So I don't want my comics just sitting in a long box or short box. So I have a few ideas that I'm working on now. It's going to take some time to get together, but I look forward to sharing that with you guys. And just providing maybe some lessons learned on for new comic, collectors. What they could probably do better, where I kind of messed up. Like right now, I would say I'm all over the place, and there's so much out there, right? It's like a little kid in a candy store, and I'm really just trying to find my niche, and I think I'm kind of on it. I think I've narrowed it down to about 10 different books that I'm gonna, 10 different books that I'm gonna follow, and then I'll get some variant covers, and there's one shots, and like right now, Hunt for Wolverine, just read that, so I'll follow those 4 different books that are a 4-issue miniseries, but just really trying to figure out and really get into a character and a story that kind of goes. That's why I'm really feeling The Walking Dead. I'm just, from the comic book standpoint, I just got to it mad late. But yeah, if you can help me out, subscribe, comment below if you like this. I know there's a lot of people doing it. I'm going to try to bring a little bit different flavor to it. And we're at 13 minutes, so we'll try to keep this to 15 minutes. I really rushed this one right here, right? I'm not really ready to be doing videos when it comes to lighting and my setups. But like I said, those guys that I shouted out earlier, they really kind of inspired me. I'm going to be moving into a new place here shortly. So I just wanted to kind of get the channel going, start slow and then kind of build on that after I get some feedback from everybody out there. So again, for the guys that I shouted out earlier, please keep doing your thing. Alex the Comment Hoarder, Gem Mint, Simple Man's Comics, Long Box Love Affair, even Jim's Comics. We love comics. Man, been watching you guys hauls, your recommendations on books to pick up. Also Key Comics and Saddle City Comics. Forgot those in the beginning. But hey, this is Off the Hook Comics. I look forward to interacting with everybody in the comic book community. And until next time, peace.